Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today's video is a haul video. Recently I was at Lifestyle and they had a ton of offers going on Lakme, Maybelline, L'Oreal, Colorbar, Revlon, and there have been so many new launches recently that I got really tempted and I picked up quite a few products. I posted an Instagram story a few days back asking if you guys would like to see a haul or review video, and many of you said yes. So today I'm just sitting down and filming a haul. I have been trying some of these products since the past 2 days. It's only been 2 days since I bought these, so I don't have like a full comprehensive review for all of these, but I do have an initial review for some of these. So I'm just going to talk about each as I go through them. So Lakme has launched a lot of new products recently and I wanted to try a lot of them. Unfortunately, some of them were not available, like the primer which they've launched has been sold out since quite a while, so that I could not get, but I did get 5 products. The first is the new illuminating foundation. I did get a chance to try this out at a shoot with Nykaa, and that's the only time I've tried this. This is basically a sheer foundation with some shimmer in it. It doesn't give a lot of coverage. It's not a very heavy coverage foundation. What it does give you is a bit of a glow and shine because it does contain fine shimmer particles. By itself, I think it's nicer when you use this mixed with another foundation for a little bit of glow. It doesn't have as much shimmer as a liquid highlighter. The shimmer is not as densely packed, but it does have shimmer which you can notice once you swatch it on your hand. I'm particularly not a huge fan of shimmery foundations, but I do like this as a subtle highlighter used along the top of the cheekbones or mixed in with another foundation for a barely there glow. And that is because I already have quite oily skin, but if you don't have really oily skin, I think if you have normal to dry skin, or if your skin gets a bit dry in the winter, you can definitely use this all over as a foundation. I like that it doesn't give too much coverage. It's not really heavy on the skin. It feels quite lightweight, and the packaging is nice. It comes in a pump packaging, which is always a plus for any foundation. So this is available in 3 shades. You've got 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. I picked shade number 3, which is a pretty good match for me. Next, I picked up the shimmer bricks from the illuminating collection. I have been really intrigued about these ever since Lakme has been doing previews on their Instagram since Fashion Week, and they didn't come to the market till very recently, so I was really happy to see these at the counters. This one is called Coral and this one is called Pink. As you can see, they have 4 strips of color. The middle 2 strips are more of neutral earthy tones, while the corner 2 strips have more color. These are really pretty. I haven't had a chance to try the pink one, but the coral is what I'm wearing on my cheeks, and I'm not wearing any contour, bronzer, highlight, anything else. This is all I'm wearing on my cheeks and I really like it. I was very careful to use only a little bit of product because see, all of these are quite well pigmented and I didn't want to end up with very heavy looking cheeks. I think this is really pretty for deeper skin tones as well. The color shows up really well. It's got a bit of a golden sheen running through all of the colors, so you don't really need a separate highlighter or anything, and the effect is really pretty on the skin. I love the pattern. It looks very much like a high-end product. The colors are beautiful for Indian skin, beautiful for the festive season. The shimmer is very understated. You only get a beautiful sheen on the skin. You don't really get any big chunky shimmer. The big thumbs up. If you happen to be at the Lakme counter, please do check these out. My next pick from Lakme is one of their 9 to 5 eyeshadow quads. I really like these. They now have 4 variants. They used to have 3 variants, but this one is new. This is called Smoky Glam. This basically contains 2 warm colors on the top and then 2 kind of grayish and gunmetal colors on the bottom. All the colors have shimmer. The texture is amazing. They all are very pigmented, very soft. And I've used the 2 warmer shades for a simple eye makeup today. I used the lighter color on the inner 2/3 of the lid and then the darker bronzy color only on the outer corner. And they are really nice for a quick, effortless festive smoky eye. I've always loved the 9 to 5 quads, and once again I would definitely recommend this one. And then the last thing I picked up from Lakme is their new CC Color Transform Cream. This basically swatches white once you just take it out of the tube, but once you massage it on the skin, it gets a bit tinted, it transforms into a lightly tinted cream and you get a light coverage. Now this is perfect for daily wear. It doesn't have as much coverage in my opinion as their original CC cream. This has a satiny finish, doesn't make the skin greasy, also has SPF 30, PA++, so it's really good for day-to-day wear, college wear, office wear. So that is what I picked up from Lakme. Along with the products, I got 2 freebies. One is this bag, and the second thing is this really pretty clutch purse which has a metallic string strap. So those are the things I picked up at Lakme. Next I moved to the Maybelline counter, and what I was looking for is these new lipsticks. These are called Super Stay 24 color lipsticks, and they've got about 8 to 10 shades I think in these. These are basically liquid lipsticks. On one side you have the liquid, and on the other side you have got a balm. Maybelline used to have something very similar a few years back, and I remember one of my first lipsticks was a red from their older range. These basically are a little different from the current trending liquid lipsticks. They are liquids, they do dry to a smudge proof finish, but they're not as powdery matte as the liquid lipsticks. They have more of a varnish, little paint like effect. So the first shade I picked up is called Unlimited Raisin. It's like a soft brick toned brown color. It's very flattering. I think this would particularly look very nice on deeper skin tones. Not exactly a nude, but a very nice neutral color for medium to deep skin. On fair skin, I think this would look quite brown. So unless you're looking for a brown color, I would not recommend this for fair skin. And the second shade I picked up is called Keep It Red. And this is a nice true bright red color. Very festive, very nice for bridal makeup as well. Personally, I'm not the biggest fan of these lipsticks. I don't think they are bad. I do find myself wearing these when I want a really long lasting color, but they're also really difficult to remove. They feel a bit sticky when you press your lips together, so they do need a little bit of special care when you apply these. So do check this out if you like long lasting lip colors. Next I headed over to L'Oreal. L'Oreal has launched a couple of new products which I was really eager to try. The first one is their Matte Magic foundation, which is priced at a very affordable price range of I think 500 something, either 525 or 575. I'm going to put the exact price in the description box below. I am very sad to report that I have picked up a slightly wrong shade for me. They have basically 3 shades in the G series, which is more of the warmer golden undertone colors, and then 2 shades in the N series, which is for neutral skin. I was quite bent on picking up G3, but the lady at the counter convinced me to go for N3 instead. Fortunately, N3 does look a bit ashy on my skin, so if you have warm undertones, please go for the G series, not for the N series. If you have cool undertones or neutral undertones, you can go for the N series. I've had a chance to wear this once, and initial impression is that this is really good for oily skin. I used this yesterday in the day, and I did not set it with a powder because it had a pretty matte, powdery matte finish, so I didn't use any extra powder. And even about 7 hours later in the evening, my skin hadn't really gotten oily. There was just like a hint of sheen on the inner cheeks and the T-zone and the nose, which generally get really oily in that span of time. But yesterday my skin just looked slightly glowy by the end of the day without a powder. So if you have really oily skin, I think the Matte Magic is a really good option to try out. Another new launch in the Magic range is the Liner Magic, which is basically a liquid liner. So this is what I have used today to do my winged eyeliner. The felt tip is quite flexible. It feels almost brush-like. It's not very stiff really. This is supposed to be smudge proof, waterproof, and 100% black. And the last product I picked up from L'Oreal is also an eyeliner. This is like a kajal liner with a smudger on the other end. It has a very nice powdery feel, quite nicely pigmented, and the shades in this range are really nice. They've got a dark purpley color, they've got this one which is like a blackened blue, then they also have a greenish color which I almost bought, but last moment I went with this blue instead. They have a brown and they have a black as well. So I think this is more for like quick smoky eye looks because this comes with a smudger on the other end. I haven't had a chance to wear this yet, but just going by the swatch and the feel of it, I think this is quite nice for a quick instant smoky look. So that is all from L'Oreal. L'Oreal had an offer of rupees 400 off if you buy above 2000. So I almost bought a new bronzer and highlighter that they've launched. But then I had other things to buy as well, so I left that off my list. But yeah, they do have the 400 rupees off offer going on if you buy products over rupees 2000. Next, I headed to the Revlon counter, and Revlon has also had a few new launches. They have added 4 shades to their matte balm range. I really like their matte balms. The shade Sultry is one of my favorites, and I'm sure you know it because I've mentioned it in so many of my videos. So they've got 4 new shades. They've got a nude, they've got one berry pink color, then one was a dark brown, and then the last one was this wine red shade, which is what I am wearing on my lips today. These are really comfortable to wear, and I love the fact that these are twist up crayons. You don't need to sharpen these and waste a ton of product. Just by the name you can tell it's a balmy, comfortable product but with a matte finish. And the next thing I picked up from Revlon is one of their new eyeliners. This is the Revlon Color Stay One Stroke Defining Eyeliner Kajal, and they've got a couple of different shades in this. So earlier they used to have only 3 shades in this. One was a black, one was a really nice turquoise green color, which I remember using in some tutorial of mine or a blog post look a long time back. These are ultra creamy and really pigmented, one of the creamiest and most pigmented eyeliners I've tried. They are safe for the waterline. You can use this on the top lash line as well as on the waterline. The shade I picked up is a purple color. The shade is called Vintage Grape. And I love purple liners, and I don't often find true purple liners in most ranges. I think blues and greens are quite common when it comes to colored eyeliners, but violets and purples are not as common, and I love purple. I think it looks really nice on brown eyes. I'm wearing this today on my lower lash line, and I love how this looks. The only drawback is that they are not very long lasting, like they're not 100% smudge proof, so not the best thing if you have very oily lids, but otherwise they last really well. The colors are beautiful, and I love the texture and pigmentation of these. So do check out the Revlon counter for these new launches. And then my last stop was the Color Bar counter. Color Bar has launched lots of new products, but by this time I had already bought quite a few things from the different counters, so I sort of limited myself to only 2 products from the Color Bar counter. The first one is this nail polish. This is a 24 karat nail lacquer, and the shade is called Rose Gold. This is what I'm wearing on my nails today. It's a really pretty metallic rose gold color. I'm generally not a big fan of like gold nail polishes, but when I saw these, when I tried these, I was just blown away by how beautiful these looked. Whenever I think of metallic nail polishes, I always get this picture of streaky, kind of chunky, gritty nail polishes, but these are absolutely amazing. The quality is really good, give a very smooth feeling on the nails, absolutely no grittiness, and in 2 coats you get a really nice solid metallic color. This is actually a really nice range. They've got I think 5 or 6 different shades of gold. So they've got like something called sunset gold, which is a more orangey gold. Then they have something called olive gold, which is like an olivey greenish gold. Then something called antique gold, and the one I picked up was rose gold. I thought this was more of a neutral color that would sort of go with everything. I'm really impressed with these. I would definitely recommend these for the festive season and the wedding season. And the last thing I picked up is their all day lip and cheek color blush stick. These are basically retractable blush sticks. They've launched this in 4 different shades. There's a pink, there's a peach, and then there's a coral color, and the 4th one is a very nice highlighter shade. I do have quite a few highlighting sticks. One is from Clinique, one is from LA Girl, so I didn't want another similar one, so I went for the coral shade instead. This is a very pretty color. I wore this on my cheeks yesterday and it lasted pretty much all day. This is best used for cheeks, even though it says lip and cheek. I think on the lips it doesn't really give a lot of color and it feels a little dry as well, but on the cheeks this is really fantastic. You can use it directly and then just use your fingers to blend it, or you can just take a little bit on your finger and just dab it on your cheeks. And these are really nice for traveling as well, something you can easily carry in your handbag and you don't need a brush or anything to apply these. Just use your fingers and you're done in 2 minutes. So that is all for my lifestyle haul. They have a ton of offers going on at the moment. Almost all the brands have got some discounts, some freebies. So do check out your nearest lifestyle store, and they also have some other festive offers independent of the makeup, like when you shop over 5,000 you get a voucher for 1,200 and things like that. So do take advantage of these festive season offers. Now coming to the surprise giveaway, I have got a voucher from Lifestyle worth rupees 2,000, which I would like to give away to one of my viewers. So all you need to do is subscribe to my channel and then leave a comment below telling me which of these products is your favorite, or which products shown in this video would you like to try out. The winner would be announced in the comments of this video as well as in the description of this video, so please check back after 2 days to see in case you have won. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you all are having a happy festive season. Please don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you all soon in my next video. Bye.